Adventure. It's always calling me. But her call, when you're all alone, is a voice that's both sacred and scary. It's a whisper that screams to my inner being that I cannot ignore for long. Right now, I'm in Sedona, my go-to spot when I don't have a plan, but I know I have to get away. It's only one night, but it is much needed. There are moments when the noise of life gets too loud. Screens, deadlines, the chime of constant notifications, drowning out the sound of my own thoughts. For me, this is the only cure for that. I'm Andrew, and this is Coast to Coast Off-Road Adventures. Don't get me wrong, I love the camaraderie of friends, forging trails for the first time, new scars on our rigs, and memories made that we'll talk about forever. But there's something about being out here, alone. Everything becomes more present, more clear. The wind through my window, the beams of sunlight breaking through the overcast sky, the shadows they cast on the ground. They say Sedona is known to have a vortex of energy, a profound feeling of peace and tranquility. I'm starting to believe it. As I approach camp, I can't help but realize I don't come here to escape life. I venture out to slow down and remember what it is to be alive. These days, I think the hardest thing to do is stop and just be. We've built our lives around noise and constant motion. We wake up to an alarm, race through routines, scroll through other people's lives before we ever start living our own. And we call that living? Here, everything moves the pace it's supposed to. The sun doesn't rush to set. The wind doesn't force its way through canyon walls. They just move how they were created to. Somewhere, we've forgotten how to do that. You know, you control your life more than you think you do. You decide how fast you move. You decide what gets your attention, and if your days are spent reacting or living. Out here, I'm reminded that peace doesn't find me. I bring it about wherever I go. But for me, it takes being here to remember life and its circumstances are not in control. So slow down. Be where your feet are planted. I think you'll find what life really means. Got camp set up. This is one of my favorite spots in Sedona. Literally right on the edge of a cliff. Just overlooking all of Sedona and all the beautiful red rocks. It's one of my go-to areas for just a quick, overnight solo trip. It's not far from the house. It takes about an hour and a half to get here. And you don't have to go too far off the beaten path to get here. You do have to put it in 4 low, come over some larger rocks just before getting to this spot. So not any vehicle would get where I'm at right here. But it's not far off of a Forest Service road that pretty much any vehicle can get down. But anyway, just out for a quick overnighter. You know, sometimes you just need to go camping. And it's been too long. For me, if it's been more than 2 weeks, it's too long. 2 weeks is too long. So if you are crossing, you know, approaching 3 weeks, then I'm really going crazy. Having to get outside. But today, and this trip is all about solo travel, reflecting, unwinding, recharging, and I'm gonna make this one motivational for you. I've got the bug to make a cinematic, motivational solo camping adventure. So hope you enjoy it. I'm gonna get the drone out, get some footage of these beautiful Sedona red rocks, and do exactly what I came to do, unwind. If you made it this far, thanks for watching. I told you I had a motivational bug, so I appreciate you allowing me to indulge. So what is the overall theme I'm trying to get across? The truth is, life isn't happening to you, it's happening through you. And every single day, you're the only one holding the wheel. Most people drift through life reacting to whatever shows up. Notifications, opinions, and expectations that were never theirs to begin with. But out here, you see how much of that noise just doesn't matter. The peace you're looking for, it's not waiting at the next promotion or the next trip or when life finally slows down. It's created right here in the space between this breath and your next. You just have to stop long enough to notice it. You don't need to have it all figured out. You just need to be present enough to feel the sun on your face, the wind through your fingers, and to realize this moment right now is your life. So take the trip. Sit in silence. Watch a sunset a little longer than you thought you would. Because the world will always try to keep you busy. But peace only meets you when you slow down to its pace. So what am I trying to say? I guess take a chill pill. Let's cook some steak, shall we?
Cooking with Andrew.
I think I will. All right, let's get going. First, need my stove right here. And the fuel. And some seasoning. That ought to be good. Get some cooking spray. And I think that's it. I am having a $6 bacon wrapped filet from Fry's, aka Kroger, if you live in Georgia, where I am originally from. So, let's do this. Airplanes. Just ruin it for us YouTubers. They just ruin it. Kinder's the blend. Cheers, guys. So I'm like cooking steak and flying drones. It's complicated.
Battery level is low. Aircraft will return to the home point in 10 seconds. Return to home.
Well, let's see. Let me go land my drone. Okay, landed my drone. Now, let's go. Let's see if this steak is cooked. Alright, that looks good to me. Very good. Only thing I'm missing beverage. There's something special about being alone at night. Most people won't even dare to adventure. But it's crazy how far from alone you actually feel. Instead, I feel connected. Like those thoughts that were previously drowned out, I can start to hear them again. I think that's the point of adventure. Not the miles we drive, but the moments we finally stop moving. Under the glow of this moonlit night, I'm reminded that life doesn't need to be loud in order to be full. Sometimes the most powerful moments are the quiet ones, the ones no one else will ever see. Tomorrow, life will speed up again. But for now, good night. Good morning. This coffee is brought to you by New Ground Off-Road. This video sponsor. Let me focus back in on me. newgroundoffroad.com. Go check them out. They sell my rooftop tent camper shell that I have on my Jeep. You can get that. You can get different rooftop tents, different awnings. My 270 awning is from them. I'm getting a shower awning here in the next week or so. And they also are an IceCo fridge dealer, so I got my IceCo fridge from them as well. I didn't get any deals on anything. Actually, I take that back. They did give me $100 off my awning. But that's it. I'm not paid to sponsor them. But if you go to their website and use my code C2C5, you support me and this channel by supporting them. When you purchase stuff from them, they give you 5% off, but I also make 5% from it. So it's not much, but every little bit helps, right? So if you were to buy my awning, it's $600 on their website, which is a fantastic deal, because I looked at a 23.0 270 awning. It's like $1,500 or more dollars. Overland Vehicle Systems awning, $1,500 for the same one. This one's $600 and is great. The quality's great. The shade it provides is awesome. It could be 100 degrees outside and it's at least 10 degrees cooler under that awning. So if you need anything for your Jeep or Tacoma or Lexus GX 550, they have a lot of stuff for a lot of different vehicles. So go check them out. Use code C2C5 for 5% off of their New Ground Off-Road branded items. So if you buy an awning or you buy a rooftop tent, you're going to save 5%. Disclaimer, however, you will not save 5% off of like IceCo or like other branded items like Bouge RV, solar panels, or stuff like that, because they already have those priced too good to be able to give 5% off. So I understand that. Ryan and the crew at New Ground Off-Road, thank you for helping my channel out. Thank you for sponsoring me. And thank you for my coffee cup. It's pretty cool. They give it to you free if you buy an awning. So you can have one too.
Mornings hit different in a place like this. The air feels cleaner, my mind lighter. It's like Sedona leaves me with a quiet reminder that peace isn't something you have to go looking for. You just have to slow down enough to feel it. As I make my way home, I can't help but think, every time I seek out adventure, I come back a little different. Not because nature changes, but nature changes you. Adventure is like peering into a magical mirror. It peels back the noise and shows you who you really are and who you really need to be. It's easy to think that life is something that happens out there down some unknown road, but really, it's right here. The truth is, peace isn't something you stumble across. It's something you choose. And sometimes, all you need is a dirt road. After all, life's better in 4 low. Until next time, I'm Andrew with Coast to Coast Off-Road Adventures. I hope to see you down the trail.